How close am I to another Tamer level up? Still a good ways away. I do think with the next level up, we get Heaven's Blessing. Because we'll be getting a rebirth. It's going to be a little bit more before we get a rebirth, but it won't be super long before we get one. And then after that, I think Heaven's Blessing, next order, then maybe OP Master immediately after that. And then I do want Fighting Spirit and Absolute Blind Spot. But I also, in the near future, really want to get Great Digivolution so we can get another boost. That's like the last boost to our parameter gains. And I do also want Teacher Type just to make stuff level up faster. Alright, well, I don't really know where do we want to go next? We do need to go back to Mod Cape again. So that we can, you know what, let's go do that. We got like 5 in-game hours left, 4 in-game hours. Let's go back to Mod Cape, get Marine Angemon's item so we can take it to him later, because I think I know where it is. Maybe try and talk to Stingmon, see if Stingmon lets us talk to him now, although probably not. And then... we're not ready for Vikemon yet. We're not ready for, really quickly, Rosemon. I just realized your health is low, isn't it? Oh, it's actually back up to 3,000 already. I don't think you'll get injured off of that. What's your ability? Can you heal yourself? No, MP. Rip. The other one. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Please die. Thank you. You did get injured from that. I thought that your HP was high enough that that wouldn't happen. There we go. Alright, just don't get into another fight until we've walked a little bit. I want to use a healing item because, like, we're going to get all of the HP back from healthy. Stingmon won't talk to you until you show up with a cool jacket over your shoulders. That's fair. I didn't even look at delete program. Oh my goodness, that's the tier 6. It's actually worse than Gigawatt Laser damage and range-wise, but it's less MP. Oh, and it can also inflict dot. That's amazing. We also have upgrade now as well, which is really good. Yeah, an A tier range. It's a good move. All right, very nice. That's our first tier 6 move right there. And I think the explosion laser attack that was being used, like the explosion move that the Growlmon was using, I think is the tier 7. I don't know what the tier 4 machine move is. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I wish why can War Growlmon Orange use delete program, but my War Growlmon can't? That's just rude. Alright, doing pretty well on learning more high-tier moves. Just have to get Digimon that it's applicable for. Bum, 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 ba-na, ba-na, bum. I also hate getting dotted. Mod Cape, here we come. The symbol on the Guilmon line is the biohazard symbol. It means, like, I think it's usually used for, like, stuff that's radioactive or, like, dangerous waste. Are you planning to rely on EXE for the hardest battles? Not really.
Over here.
We haven't used EXE at all in this playthrough, actually. Are you guys gonna drink all 10 of these?
Let's eat. Here you go.
Yep.
Here you go.
Alright. You were at 68. Now you're at 78. You fell back a little bit when we had to run earlier from the Domon and all. But pretty good happiness. Pretty good happiness. I don't think we need to bother buying any more of the Deep Sea Essences. It'll just raise naturally from here. Well, you know what? You're just free stats or something if I talk to you, right? Today's lesson is the sky hibiscus, symbolizing exhilaration, an invigorating flower, invoking both the sky and the sea. It just gives a bunch of happiness. Nah, whatever. I wanted stats. Don't mind me, guys. Just trying to make my way downtown, first of all, but secondarily, over to Stingmon, and then further past him to try and find the stuff for friggin' Marine Angemon. Oh, you know what? We still need to go talk to Meikumon because we fought those Pedomon for Meikumon or whatever, and we need to go talk to it again now, I think. We should do that. They call me Stingmon. I have, okay, still nothing to say to us. And I don't want to bother trying to fight Pyildramon because he's level 37, so I know he will spank us. I'm pretty sure they expect you to use EXE to beat Stingmon because he has, or Pyildramon, because he has you go in at like 10% health or something, right? Or 20% health, I don't remember. Bum, 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 bum. So we're not going to deal with Pyildramon right now. I think that Marine Angemon's thing is over around here, I want to say. Also, I pick up Conductor Lemons whenever I see them, because I'm pretty sure there's a Digimon at some point that will want a bunch of them. I don't remember. Thank you. Row, 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 row. Row, row, row. Can you go in right here? I don't think so. No. Give me this. Mine.
Ooh.
Oh, 5 Digibamboo. Really good get. You'll love to see it. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to think of what we're going to do next. Because we aren't quite strong enough to take on the War Growlmon Orange. That's another spot where they hit you with the difficulty jump after finishing the Wastelands. But honestly, I think because we did pretty... That's a really good get.
Hey, everyone!
We did pretty well against that Growlmon, to be honest, all things considered. So I think we're probably only 1 or 2 as long as we keep, like, upping our stats considerably. Like, a decent amount. We're really, like, we probably only need to be around, like, the 3Ks, stat-wise. Which, you know, is like another 1,000 from what we currently have. But, like, War Growlmon hasn't even digivolved to Mega yet. So I think we're not too far off. Maybe just 1 rebirth cycle. But I'm trying to think of, like, what kind of progress could we make in the meantime? Modship 2.0. I think this is where the thing is. Oh, we can talk to Zudomon now, definitely. Say, you there. Would you listen to my story for a minute? I'm all ears. I appreciate it, pal. The thing is, I've been thinking about heading to Floatia sometime soon. But before I do, something's been nagging at me. It's about my apprentice, Gumdramon. Oh, this is how we get Gumdramon to, like, be able to join town instead of always just telling us, like, hey, this is Logic Volcano, look at it. A real conceited brat, that Digimon. He never listened, so I went and popped him one. He called me an idiot and ran off. Haven't seen him since. I've got a short fuse too, so my hand moved on its own. Do me a favor, would you go apologize to him for me? He should be at Logic Volcano. Well, I wish I had talked to you earlier, but I thought you would want to fight if I talked to you earlier. My pupil. Can you tell Gumdramon I'm sorry and bring him back? I think you'll find him at Logic Volcano. We can absolutely do that then. We can go to Logic Volcano, get all those good material drops from there. And more so than that, we could do the thing that I'm thinking of. While we're dealing with Gumdramon, we could also try and fight Grand Kuwagamon along the way. I think we should be able to pull that off. I don't know how strong Grand Kuwagamon is, but we can find out. That's a good point. We should ask, I think it's Bodamon. We should ask Bodamon at Gigimon's house, because he was always telling us about the Wastelands Digimon. Maybe now he'll tell us something different. He'll probably tell us about Zudomon, to be honest. But he might mention a Digimon in a place that I just didn't realize there's a Digimon waiting for us to talk to him there. We should do that. That's a good call.
That's how you do it. Nice one. Now's your chance.
You're gone.
Stay calm. Right there.
You are still very full of HP. Stop it. Oh, chat, did you guys, chat, did anyone in chat see the Powerpuff Girls trending on Twitter? I think it was earlier today or last night. Did anyone else see that absolute train wreck? For people who don't know, apparently, the CW is, like, doing a live-action Powerpuff Girls, which has been news for a while. But, like, apparently the script for the pilot of that Powerpuff Girls live-action thing leaked, and it is abysmal. It is, like, it is truly awful. Like, just terrible in every way imaginable. It is just, like, it is abysmal. I didn't realize it was bedtime.
That went great.
Bamboo, Starwood, and Fellwood. Let's go. What's up with you before I go to bed? Oh, yeah, Vitemon's thing. Oh, so wait a minute. Marine Angemon's thing isn't here? Oh, maybe Marine Angemon's thing is over next to, I'm actually going to camp to sleep here so I can immediately get these materials again because it just gave us a lot of good wood materials, I think. But, maybe it's over at Vikemon, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's a terrible idea, and the pilot thing for it is just absolutely a train wreck. It's awful. It's a bunch of, like, 18-plus, like, nonsense. Like, I don't even want to talk about what's in it, because it's, like, a bunch of vulgar garbage. But, like, just look it up on Twitter. You'll find it. You can read it for yourself. All right, we only got 7 Digibamboo that time. That's still really good. But it is just awful seeming. Love the videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Slacks. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you for the kind words. The CW definitely puts out some bad shows. I do want to say, the CW did the 100. The last season of the 100 was very meh, kind of a bad ending to it. At least not the ending I wanted. But, like, the other 6 seasons of the 100 were fantastic. So, like, that's a CW show I really like. I don't watch very many CW shows, but whenever they're brought up, people are just like, CW always bad. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. The 100 was really good. And that was CW, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, they said that the CW was like they ordered the pilot to be redone or something, to be rewritten or reworked. But, like, unless they completely change everything they were aiming for with the one that was leaked, like, there's nothing to do. It's gonna be just terrible. Yeti, welcome to stream. They destroyed the Arrow / Flashverse. Yeah, it got worse over time. I watched, like, the first 4 or 5 seasons of the Arrow, and it was really good, and then it just got worse over time, and I watched, like, the first season of the Flash, and I was like, it's alright. Like, there are some things I don't like. I didn't like the angle they were going with, like, Iris being, Barry's, like, adopted sister, but also his love interest and all. But, and then it got worse over time. But the early stuff was still good. I thought the 100 was a Netflix original. No, it's a CW thing, but, like, Netflix has exclusive rights for streaming it. The training hall is leveled up. Hopefully it is even more effective now, as it should be. Look at these wonderful stats. Yeah, Gumdramon, his HP is fine, but his MP is lagging behind. We need to try and up that a little bit at some point. Doing all right, though. Is it still just stamina can level up here? We do not have 50k, but I do want to level everything up to max. Stock market, please. Tell me the lithograph is worth like $800. Nope, it is still awful. Everything else is really low, too. Yo, bone ornaments are dirt cheap. I would love to buy a lot of these. How much does it cost to get 50 of them? I'm about to sell stuff to be able to buy 50 bone ornaments. Bone ornaments can get up to, like, being worth 1,000. That'll hopefully pay itself back pretty quick. Yeah, sell these fish that I don't need. Keep the conductor lemon. Sell the salmon. Get the Digifry out of here, too. We have so much meat, we don't need this. That's plenty of money. Thank you. Dark Pirate. You know what? Yeah, sell it. Just get rid of it, because I'm not going to go back to that Black Adamon anytime soon, I don't think. Oh, no, Chaos. You sold that when you could have saved it for 300 bits. Whatever will you do? Oh, no. All right, give me 50 of those bone ornaments. They are dirt cheap right now. I want them. Bone ornaments can get back up to 1,000 at some point, hopefully. There we go. And we still got some good money left over. Very nice. Hopefully we can buy another 49 bone ornaments tomorrow. The pot is perpetually stuck at high prices. It makes no sense to me. The scroll is still really cheap, too. Give me, like, yeah, give me 5 more of those. It's at 1100 now. It's way cheaper than it was the other day. Give me as many as I can take. Because, I mean, like, its base price is 3K, I think, so we can probably get up to, like, 5 or 6K worth. If we could sell that for, like, 5 or 6K, that'd be amazing. Ba-bum-ba-bum. Alright, so we upgraded the training hall. Do we have the material? We've got a lot of really good materials in the last little bit. Do we have enough to upgrade anything else? Or are we, like, really close? Oh, we have all the black Digizoid we need here now. But we still, the problem is that blue Digizoid is the highest one, I think, and we still need more of it. So we'd have to get more blue Digizoid, which would take a lot of trading of, like, red Digizoids. There's just no way that's happening anytime soon. The builder won't happen anytime soon. Oh, we can level up the restaurant, actually. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of bamboo. That's what we needed. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We can start leveling up the advanced item shop, which is really neat and intriguing. We need a lot of Digi-Knights. We rarely get Digi-Knight. We get, like, all of the other rock materials fairly often, but we just never get Digi-Knight, I feel like. Still need more Digi-Quartz for the hospital. I do really want to level up the hospital because it hasn't even been leveled up once. The training hall needs a lot of blue Digizoid, basically. So, like, until we get a lot of blue Digizoid, it's not... I think blue Digizoid drops in, like, maybe Bony Resort, but then I think, like, Faulty Ex Machina probably, and then, I think it really drops in the Ice Sanctuary area, so, like, basically the last area in the game. Because, I mean, it's the last medal in the game. I don't really care about upgrading any of these so much, other than the fishing hole. I want to get the fishing hole to a high level, so it would be worth going and fishing at. We just need a ton of firewood for this. Alright, well, give me the restaurant level 4. I think the restaurant goes to level 5, but I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that leaked Powerpuff Girls live-action script, it is abysmal. Truly terrible. I'm glad everyone in chat agrees. It's just... Cool boy. Is bad. I was about to say, I don't have very much medicine, so I don't mind putting a little more of that away for later. Alright, team. Where do we want to go and try and proceed? So I didn't find... I think we need to be able to beat Vicomon to proceed with, like, Marine Angemon or anything. And, oh no, we're gonna go to Lodge of Volcano. Easy. Now that I think about it, we could have used the Sender, because it would have been cheap. But, no, I just spent all my money on scrolls, didn't I? Speaking of having spent all my money, let's go beat up Fugumon for another free 1K. But, let's go to... Dude, just use a portable toilet.
Hey, everyone!
I'm really worried that you're going to end up using... I bet that, like, Gallantmon is, like, no training failures to Digivolve into. I want to go fight Fugumon. I don't want to immediately turn around and go back to town. And I'm worried that you will use the bathroom on yourself if we fight Fugumon before you use the bathroom. Lone Green, welcome to stream. What's your main story at? Our next main mission is to go to Faulty Ex Machina to talk to Rika. That's the main mission we're on right now. So we're at the next difficulty hike in the game, basically. I'm still pretty positive about this next difficulty hike, though, to be honest, because we have so many Tamer skills unlocked now, compared to the last difficulty hike we had against the Machinedramon at Step and then going on to the Wastelands. So, like, it'll be way easier to keep snowballing our stats from here. And, we were already doing pretty alright against that single War Growlmon orange. I really think if we just get our stats up to, like, 2,500 to 3,000, which, I mean, War Growlmon here should be getting around 2,500 in his stats by the time he dies. Because he's going to get Mega, that's going to give him a little boost of, like, another 100 or 200 stats. He's already coming up on, like, 2,100 on everything. So I think on these next rebirths, we'll be pretty close. Rosemon, our left Digimon, will always be a little bit behind, because she's the one who didn't get Mega. She's, like, one Mega evolution behind War Growlmon, but still.